Day88 guys. I hope you guys are all good. Today could have been better. Could have been better. Could have been better. Um, I won't lie. I was in my thoughts a bit lately today. I don't know. Because one, I did kind of waste. I don't know. I don't like saying I wasted today, but I feel sometimes I feel like I low key did. Sometimes it feels like I'll take one step forward. No, no, not even. Okay, sometimes it feels like I'll take like 5 steps forward, and then I'll take like 3 steps back. You know, um, I don't know, but as you know, like I've said, I'm trying to manage my thoughts because once you get into your thoughts, that's when the downward spiral starts, and then end up back at square one. So I'm kind of looking at it as I'm trying to transmute it positively. Um, I'm also trying to look at it or understand that everything that does happen is meant to happen. My life is in God's control by default. You know, so any anything that I'm dealing with, all the trials I'm going through, it's all for my own good. God doesn't give us any burdens that we can't handle. And yeah, I do think sometimes there's just a bit of impatience. I can't lie. It's like a part of me just wants to kind of jump straight to the destination and be like, fam, let me just make it in music and live my life. You know what I'm trying to say? But then, excuse me. But then basically, but then I have to understand that the process is is building my character. So, 'cause if I just get everything handed to me today, there's a good chance I probably won't be able to handle all of it. Okay, like bro, imagine they just handed me, just made me the biggest artist in the world, the most successful artist in the world right now, like for free of charge, just hand it to me. But I'll probably end up, fam. Fam. I don't even want to say anything, but it's just I'm probably not built for it now. So this process is building me up to so that I'm able to handle all of that. When the time comes, and yeah, man. It is kind of. I won't lie. This recently, or even recently, I don't want to say I feel. Um, I do. I have isolated myself a lot recently, especially. I've already spoken to you guys about how I got into a situation with um, my friends, people I thought were my friends anyway, a few weeks ago, and and then at first you guys saw it did kind of annoy me a bit. Then I did learn to accept it. But even right now, I just do kind of feel a bit isolated in the sense where even even if it's not, I don't know, I just feel like being on this journey, because it's such a different journey to what most people in my area at least like for example, if I was in LA, if I was in LA, or not even LA, but because even in London, there's a lot of places where there are like people who are striving to do music, but my particular ends aren't one of them. Isn't one of in my ends, not many people do music or pursue music or even anything creative. Most people just kind of, you know, do the normal, what's considered normal. Once you step out of that, they kind of look at you sideways, like, whoa, who does this guy think he is? You know, trying to say. But yeah, so I do think because whenever I do talk to, let's say I have a conversation with somebody, and this could be other people, anyone that's also like my guy or my boy or whatever, or just my friend in general. and they're not on that path, they have a way of like, they're not doing it on purpose, but they have a way of like discouraging me from pursuing it. I'm not. I like obviously I don't think they're trying to do it on purpose, but that's what I've noticed. Whenever I do kind of talk to them, they do have a way of like imposing their opinions of what I'm doing onto me. You know what I'm trying to say? It's kind of like it's kind of like what the hell, like. And obviously, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear anything that's gonna make me second guess what I'm doing. To be honest, because after I speak to them, I start thinking, yo, is it possible? Am I tweaking? Yo, am I crazy for doing all this? Blah blah. The doubts are already like enough. Like obviously, there's definitely a part that not a part, but there's definitely some times where you do doubt yourself pursuing something like this, especially when you don't come from a background that's necessarily privileged, quote unquote. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's very easy to kind of let the doubts get to you and kind of like for you to second guess yourself and think, yo, maybe I should just stop. Maybe I should just stop. But obviously, I'm already dealing with that myself. I'm already trying to rid myself of every negative thoughts. And then the last thing I want is for someone I'm talking to come and impose that onto me. You know what I'm trying to say? And it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of annoying. But then I do think, I'm not even just that. Even if it, regardless of comment, yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just kind of, I don't know. But I do think this is all on purpose, especially because I feel like with friends at least. But when I tell you the amount of situations I've had with like friends, it's like it always. I don't want to say I'm talking about my past situations. So I'm not. So I don't want to speak this into existence for the future. But for my past situations, it's like if I had a group of friends, let me say the old me. So I don't want to speak it into me, into the future me or whatever. The old me or whatever would always have a group of friends, and then it would always end up bad. I don't know, man. It would always end up bad for the old me. So then, like me personally, I'm looking at that like I think I do kind of. I mean, I'm taking it as a sign. Maybe I need to go through a period of solitude to kind of work on myself, my inner self, do the shadow work, you know. Which I'm happy. I'm great. I am happy that I'm going through this because I do think I've grown a lot within the past like even just the past 2 months itself. Yeah, I do think I've definitely changed. Even just this year, the amount of character development I've gone through this year is not even funny. Like I don't it's not even funny. Like, the funny thing is, I think I did right to go through a period or to have my character developed a bit this year because I just feel like I was kind of stagnant within the past like 2 years. So I think I did put that in my like 2025 requests. So hey, when they say be careful what you ask for, I asked for it, so I got to embrace it. I got to embrace it. But yeah, like although I'm grateful, sometimes it's kind of like, especially doing what I'm doing. Yeah, it's not like I have a boy that or or just a friend. Yeah, that could be like, yo, can you help me film my? Because most of them, one, they're busy, and two, they probably just don't want to do it. Or not even just that, just not many people I can really help in general right now. So it's kind of like, I don't know, man. I'll do it somehow. I do know that once I start to put myself out there, especially on the internet, I will start to find people who are like-minded people, or people who are in a similar field to me. That way I won't really question what I'm doing if they're also doing the same thing, and they'll probably be more open to supporting what I'm doing, and the same way I'll be open to supporting them. So. But yeah, man, that's really where I'm at where my mind was at today. Um, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. It's just when they say be careful what you ask for, they're not lying, bro. Because I do think I've really the cat, yo. Oh no, man. I don't know. I'm just kind of. I am excited for the future. That I said, like I said yesterday. I am very optimistic. You know. Um, and yeah, man. It's just let's just see how this goes. You know. You don't know it until you try. Like I said before, I'm doing these digital journal videos. I want people to actually see the development and the process and the journey. Once I start actually like once I get the ball rolling and once I start releasing music and once my career starts to like take off, especially these videos will change a bit. They will still be daily, but you also probably get some videos of me like maybe if I'm traveling somewhere, someone called me out to do something, work on a project somewhere or something. I'll go. You'll see the process. You see when I meet. I'm planning, but the plan is, you know how Kanye. I love you. Anyone who's watched Kanye's documentary, he had a cameraman who was filming him um every day for his documentary, and I kind of want to do that, but with these videos. You know what I'm trying to say? I kind of want to do that. So you know, once I start to, I will at one point get a cameraman. Um, then they'll be the ones filming my filming me. Like when I like if I get into a studio session with like an artist that I once like looked up to, whatever, you're gonna see all of that. Hopefully the eyes will let me. I mean, they should let me. I'm not gonna. They should let me. But yeah, yeah. I'm excited. I'm just ready, bro. I am just ready. And not even just that. I am tired of living the way I was living anyway. So it's kind of like looking back is not an option. Looking back is not an option at all. Like it gets to the point that it gets to the point like you kind of look at your past with like disgust, especially with how you used to live. Maybe not like I was necessarily living like crazy, but like if I feel like I'm meant for more, and I feel like I'm kind of dimming my light, yeah, I don't feel like that for the rest of my life. There's only so much you can take, and before you get tired of living that way, you know, it's like how I know a big transformation is coming because it's like for example anyone who's seeing someone that's really fat when they actually like hit the gym and they lose all that weight and they maintain their new physique or new weight, bro, you just know, yeah, there was a day that came when they just said to themselves that enough is enough. There was a day that came before behind every big transformation. There was a day that they just decided, yo, I am tired of living this way. I'm tired of experiencing this. Even when it just comes from someone who was always broke to eventually get money. You know, there was a day that came where they were like, you know what, I'm tired, bro. I've had enough. This is not how I want to live anymore. I have to make a change. And me feeling this way, I am sure and I am 100% certain that a big transformation is coming. And you guys will witness it. Especially you guys will be the first to witness it because you guys are the first people who are seeing me now in the sense where I haven't put any music out yet. So you guys are seeing me even before like the rest of the world will see me. And you guys will be the first to witness the growth. So yeah, man. Thank you guys. I'm gonna hit the sheets after this because I am tired. Goodness gracious me, I'm tired. I've been waking up mad early for the past few days and I'm still gonna do the same tomorrow. but the grind don't stop. And yeah, thank you guys again for your support. Every day I'm getting nice comments, and I'm gaining new subs. You know, it's crazy. I watched this channel go from zero to, I think I'm at like 63 now, and it's different because it's not. Um, it wasn't a case of where I shared this channel to anyone. I didn't share this channel to nobody. I didn't send it to my family. I didn't send it to any friends. I didn't send it to anyone. This was just something that I wanted to keep for myself and for people to kind of find it. So the fact that it's amassed 63, I kind of looking at that, like, looking at it like wow, like you know. And I think it's only been like mm, 2 months, 2 months, and I think like and some change, 2 months and some change. I think I've had this channel for. I don't think it's been 3 months yet, but yeah, so 63. That's a big thing for me, you know. And I still haven't told people about the channel. Like I told, I mean, I did mention, I told my mom that have a channel that I'm doing content on, but I didn't tell her the name of it because, like I said before, I don't want people to now start looking at it. And I don't want to feel like I'm performing in front of people that I know. You know, trying to say, if someone I know discovers it, then I can't do anything about that. You know, trying to, I can't do anything about that. The only thing I will hope is that none of my, not my ops, but none of my, what's the word? None of my, no one I have an issue with sees this video. But if they see it, I know what they're gonna do. But I can't let that bother me anyway. Anyway, yeah, man, that's what I have to say. Day 88, I think it's day 88. Day 88. And I'll be back tomorrow. See you guys. Take care.